From the 326 Training Squadron Flight 497, led by Staff Sergeant Henry Seabrook, military training instructor, hometown, Eldersburg, Maryland.
Oh my goodness. Guys, it is currently, and I kid you not, it is currently approximately 2:15 a.m. here in Central Ohio. Guys, I am exhausted. I literally just got back home from celebrating my brother graduating from Air Force BMT this past 2 days. It was a 2-day affair, Wednesday and Thursday. When I graduated, I could have swore my ceremony, coin ceremony, graduation, the parade, everything was in 1 day. His was 2 days, okay? So I was there for 2 days in San Antonio. We just came back literally like 10 minutes ago. I walked into my house, but I had to talk about this game, guys. But BMT was well. It was awesome. It was like, bittersweet, because again, I'm on my way out of the Air Force, and I just see my brother, joining the ranks. Okay, he's going to be in. He's actually entering air traffic controller. Okay, it's going to be very crazy and hectic for him, but you know what? Congratulations to him, and congratulations to all the other 783 Air Force recruits and graduates who just graduated today. Now, moving on, okay? When my plane had landed in Dallas, Fort Worth, okay, airport from San Antonio, I was watching the game. There was no way, nobody could have told me that the Las Vegas Aces, one, would lose to Fever, even though it was Fever's home game, okay, they had the home court advantage. But not only could no one tell me that Vegas would lose to Fever, but nobody could have told me that they would lose so badly. It was a blowout. You hear me? The Indiana Fever destroyed, obliterated, humiliated, and exposed the freaking Las Vegas Aces without Caitlin Clark, might I add. Okay, Caitlin Clark was not in this game. She was out again. I believe this is her. What is this, game 4 of her being out due to a groin injury? I mean, again, like you would think that they had her up out of the way. It would be a much more easier kill for the Las Vegas Aces to defeat them, even at their own home court. But unfortunately, in tonight's game, or rather last night's game, that was not the case. Also, guys, happy 4th of July, okay? Technically, today is Friday, July 4th, okay? Even though it's 2 in the morning, okay? After this, I'm about to upload this. I'm going to edit it, upload this, shower, and go to bed, okay? I got homework to do. So much things. And also, like, of course, tomorrow my family want to barbecue and all this. I'm like, listen, I'm about to lay up in this bed, and maybe I might come out at night to see some fireworks, okay? I might buy me some fireworks. I actually do want to buy fireworks, but I'm so exhausted, I ain't gonna lie. So again, guys, this game concluded with the Fever having 81 points. Vegas Aces had 54 points. And also, guys, in this game, okay, in this matchup, we see Nalyssa Smith make her Las Vegas Aces debut. Okay, this is her first game where she officially plays for the Las Vegas Aces. Again, she just got traded out of the blue. Okay, out of the blue, out of the thin air. She said that she did not see it coming. Nobody warned her. Nobody told her nothing. They said that she actually had just 10 hours. All she had, guys, was just 10 hours to pack. We just saw it happen with Julie Van Lowe. Okay, the Golden State Valkyrie. She was actually overseas, and I talked about this in my previous video, doing Eurobasket. Skipped, her meeting her family and friends. Skipped meeting the king, okay, of Belgium, her home country, just to come back to the Golden State Valkyries, right, to get back into the game. And then the Golden State Valkyries cut Julie Van Lowe, waived her from the team. And then I just saw, of course, she just fortunately just got picked up from the LA Sparks. But again, it's just crazy how the WNBA be playing in these girls' faces. I don't like it. So we just saw Nalyssa Smith make her official debut as a Las Vegas Ace up against her old team, being the Indiana Fever. And likewise, we see Sydney Colson, okay, actually going up against her old team, being the Las Vegas Aces, and going up against Asia Wilson. I'm going to just say it like this. The Las Vegas Aces, they're looking washed, okay? I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell y'all. The Las Vegas Aces be looking washed in this current 2025 WNBA season, okay? This is getting me hyped. Even though I'm exhausted and tired, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit hungover, a little bit tipsy, okay? I was drinking. Actually, shout out to my mom. She actually flew us back home first class. That was my first time having first class. I got me a vodka and cranberry. I had a rum and coke, and then I had a drink called a Roman Holiday with some tiramisu cake. Oh my god, it was delicious. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit tipsy. I'm exhausted. I'm like sleep deprived. But guys, bear with me, because again, this is very important. This is a historical feat. Indiana Fever, I believe they have not beat the Las Vegas Aces, okay, in the WNBA since like 2020. And they just did that tonight/last night. So we're gonna talk about it right now. And the Las Vegas Aces look terrible, okay, just starting off in the game. They were struggling. They were on the struggle bus, guys. Literally, okay, in the first quarter, I remember this. Okay, I was on the plane, and they were 0-6. Okay, Indiana Fever was up 6 points. The freaking Las Vegas Aces had 0. Becky had the blow the whistle, had to call a timeout to put these girls a play, had to draw them up a play to get them in the game, to get them warmed up, to get them engines started up, because they were just struggling. Again, all throughout this game, you had Chelsea Gray, aka the point guard, okay? You had Asia Wilson, aka MVP. You had, who else? There was just so many. Jewel Lloyd, aka the Gold Mamba. Jackie Young, okay? I don't even know what they call her. What is Jackie Young? I don't know, but Jackie Young is Jackie Young. Aaliyah Nye, the rookie, who's really good, okay? I almost, again, call me petty. You be like, oh, you need to be like, is this what's wrong with y'all? Listen to me. I feel like this is almost low-key. They karma. Not only about Kelsey Plum, even though I don't believe that they did her wrong. I don't believe it's any beef. You know what? I take that back. Hold on. I ain't even going to edit that out. I take it back. Not about Kelsey Plum. But let's just say De'Erica Hamby, perhaps. But even more so, even more current, Deja Kelly, because they dead wrong. Y'all should know good and dang well, y'all should have kept Deja Kelly. Y'all had a good thing going, and y'all cut her. Y'all cut Deja Kelly. She could have helped y'all out in tonight's game, but now y'all looking foolish, getting destroyed by the Indiana Fever, who they haven't beat y'all since 2020. And look at y'all getting beat. Not even like, a 1 point, 2 point, like a respectable loss. No, guys. The freaking score concluded. Okay, the game concluded with the Fever having 81 points. The Vegas Aces having 54 points. A blowout. They were struggling all throughout this game. And of course, Asia Wilson was the leading scorer, guys, and it still was not making a difference. Because Jackie Young, the Gold Mamba, aka Jewel Lloyd, the et cetera, Leonette, all the other ladies, Kia Stokes, she tried to put up a 3. Brick. Like, what are you doing? Okay, and again, it shows on these stats. So in the first quarter, the Aces only scored 14 points. Fever scored 21 points. Again, I told you, from the moment the game started, okay, when the clock had struck, okay, once the clock had began, they were struggling. The second quarter comes around, the Aces scored 10 points. Fever scored 25 points. The third quarter comes around. They tried to get it together. The Aces scored 23 points. Fever scored 22 points. And in the fourth and final quarter, guys, oh my God. The Fever scored 13 points. The Aces only scored 7 points. Now let's talk about the player individual statistics, okay, in the stats, because this is very important to understand, like, what in the world happened. Let's start with the winners first, okay, being the Indiana Fever. So let's talk about Aaliyah Boston. She put up 20 points, gave us 2 assists, 7 rebounds. Lexi Hall put up just 7 points, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. Natasha Howard, 11 points, 3 assists, 10 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell, guys, she was the leading scorer of the Indiana Fever in tonight's game, or last night's game. She put up 25 points, had 6 assists and 0 rebounds. Erin McDonald had 8 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds. Sophie Cunningham, 2 points. That's not like her. 1 assist, 3 rebounds. Michaela Timpson, 2 points, 0 assists, 3 rebounds. Sydney Colson had 6 points, 3 assists, and 0 rebounds. Now let's get into the Las Vegas Aces, aka the Las Vegas Jokers. Okay, that's what they are nowadays. Kia Stokes put up 2 points, had 0 assists, 3 rebounds. Jackie Young had 6 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Asia Wilson, guys, and this is when it gets sad, okay? I'm trying to paint a picture. Just bear with me, okay? Asia Wilson, the MVP, face of the league. She put up 29 points. Beautiful. Had 1 assist, 3 rebounds. Jewel Lloyd had 2 points. Again, I'm going to say it again for the people in the back with the cheap seats. I said Jewel Lloyd. Let me put it in perspective. Jewel Lloyd, aka the Gold Mamba, played for 30 minutes. She put up 2 points, had 2 assists, 4 rebounds. Chelsea Gray, aka the point guard. I'm going to say it again loud and clear for everybody in the back with the cheap seats. Chelsea Gray played for 23 minutes. She also put up 2 points, had 2 assists, 3 rebounds. This is painful. It pains me to say this. Nalyssa Smith. She played for a total of 23 minutes. It's important to put this out here because people be like, oh, Geneva, you be calling Sydney Colson a spy. How dare you? You talking about she only put up 3 points, but that's because she only played for 12 minutes. Okay, well, you know what? Let me break it down for y'all. Nalyssa Smith played for 23 minutes. She put up 4 points, had 0 assists, 7 rebounds. Aaliyah Nye, the rookie, had 4 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Dana Evans, a.k.a. Tasha St. Patrick, my God, had 3 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound. Kirsten Bell, you know it's bad when they put her on the floor. What's she gonna do? Nothing. She had 2 points, 0 assists, 1 rebound. Now, before I break down and destroy the Las Vegas Jokers, let me just give you the overall team stats, okay? So we got to paint this picture a little bit more, okay? Now, for the team stats, when it comes to rebounds, Aces had 26 rebounds. The Fever had 37. For assists, Aces had 12 assists. The Fever had 24. You see the pattern? Steals, okay, it was kind of even, okay? The Aces had 4 steals, Fever had 5. For blocks, the Aces had 1 block, Fever had 3. Turnovers, Aces had 17, the Fever had 12. Field goal percentage. The Aces, the Las Vegas Jokers, had 26.2%. Fever had 49.2%. They were almost half field goal, half of them, 49.2%. Guys, 3-point percentage. The Aces was 18.8%. Fever was 31.3%. And when it comes to free throw percent accuracy, the Aces actually had them beat. Okay, they were at 86.4% accuracy, whereas the Fever was 82.4% accuracy. Becky, Coach Becky Hammond, you need to get on your Zoom. What are you doing? It's almost, and now again, let me preface this, okay? I gotta kind of defend her. And the Las Vegas Jokers. She did call a timeout. I did see her, on the sidelines getting passionate, throwing a tantrum, pointing, cussing out, trying to fight for her team. But let's be honest, something has gone terribly wrong with the Las Vegas Aces, aka the Las Vegas Jokers. And it appears to me, like what I've seen in this game, what I've observed from last night's game, from their coach Becky Hammond, Rebecca Lynn Hammond. It seems as though she just don't care. Is it just me? Like, she just does not care. It's like it's almost like as though like she's accepted defeat. And again, like, we're only like a month and some change in this current 2025 WNBA season. We got into like what? September, October, until like for the regular season to end, until we get into the playoffs, like 3-4 months. Like, why does it seem as though like she has given up as well as like the rest of the freaking Las Vegas Jokers? I don't understand this, guys. And honestly, with A'ja Wilson, it just pains me to say this. I can't believe this. Listen, guys, I'm trying to paint a picture. I'm sorry. I know I'm like stumbling over my words. Okay, I'm exhausted and kind of hungover. A'ja Wilson, guys, if you don't get anything, just hear me out. A'ja Wilson, I'm gonna put it up again. She had a total of 29 points. Kia Stokes, we're gonna do some simple math. Kia Stokes had 2 points. Jackie Young had 6 points. Jewel Wade had 2 points. Chelsea Gray had 2 points. Nalyssa Smith had 4 points. Leona had 4 points. Dana Evans had 3 points. Kirsten Bell had 2. So let's do some quick math. So 2 plus 6 is 8. Let's see. That's 8, 10, 12, 16, 20, 23, 25. Everybody on the Las Vegas Jokers tonight did not outscore A'ja Wilson. A'ja Wilson put up 29 points. All the women on the freaking Las Vegas Jokers put all their points together. Okay, put them all together and add them up. They scored 25 points. How are we supposed to win anything? How are the Las Vegas Jokers supposed to win anything? They're being jokes. Chelsea Gray, you're the point guard, the point goddess, putting up 2 points. Jackie Young putting up 2 points. Nalyssa Smith putting up 4 points. What is wrong with these people? And Becky Hammond just seems like she don't care. She acts like as though like it's just out of her hands. They're just going through a stump. We're just going through a divorce. It's just going through like a riff and raff. No, it's time to start moving the pieces aggressively. Jewel Lloyd, aka the Gold Mama, you ain't got no excuse making up just 2 points. People are saying that you are washed. People are saying that Chelsea Gray, you're washed. I don't want to hear this injury. No, people are saying like straight up and down, you're washed. And y'all showed it last night in the way y'all played, or perhaps, rather should I say, did not play. How y'all did not respond, how y'all did not attack, y'all did not show up, y'all did not react. Because this is embarrassing. A'ja Wilson, the MVP, aka face of the league, put up 29 points. And all of y'all combined, y'all didn't have the rent money. Y'all out here being roommates in a huge mega mansion. The rent says $4,000 a month. A'ja Wilson had about what? I'll say $2,500 of the rent money that was due. Everybody else just had $20. How are we gonna pay this rent? We are in debt because of the jokers on the Las Vegas Aces. A'ja Wilson, people have been saying this since last season. A'ja Wilson needs help. She can't do it all on her own. She can't do it by herself. Becky Hammond, Coach Becky, if you want to be serious, a serious contender, you want that 3rd championship ring, being the head coach of the Las Vegas Aces, it's time to move some pieces around. Because Jewel Lloyd, Jackie Young, Chelsea Gray, etc., seem to like just not care, as well as yourself. Or they're just up and down, just straight up and down washed. The time has come and gone. What you gonna do about it? And shout out to Indiana Fever. This is well deserved. Okay, even without Caitlin Clark, y'all showed up and showed out. Y'all defended your house. I have no choice but to respect it. The Las Vegas Aces has officially become the Las Vegas Jokers.